Hello and welcome to May Flows. I'm Lily May and I'll be posting new yoga classes here every Sunday, so be sure to like and subscribe to keep updated on new content every week. Today I'm going to be guiding you guys through another Vinyasa class focused on core and upper body strength. So let's get right into it. Today we're going to begin seated, so whatever that looks like for you, you can find a block or a blanket to sit on to elevate your hips above your knees, or you can just sit on your shins if that's comfortable for you as well. Our palms are coming to our thighs, sitting nice and tall, stacking each vertebra on top of one another. There is no effort in our seat. Feel safe and supported by the earth beneath you, and allow yourself to sink a little bit deeper into the ground beneath you, into the earth. From here, we'll gently blink closed our eyes. Allow the forehead to soften. Soften the jaw. Allow the shoulders to drop down a little bit closer to the mat. Noticing any tension that we're holding on to in this area. Allow your palms to sink deeper into your thighs. Release any effort that you're holding on to within your body right now. And begin to turn your gaze towards your breath. From here we can place the left hand onto the heart, the right hand onto our bellies. On your next inhale, breathe deep into your belly, expanding your belly. And exhale out the nose, feel your belly fall beneath your hand. This time inhale to fill the belly all the way up, and then fill the chest up. Exhale to slowly release out the chest, then the belly, filling up and emptying ourselves like balloons. Inhale deep through the nose to expand the belly, feel it rise, then feel your chest rise. Maybe you take one more sip of air into your throat. And a slow and controlled exhale, release first the air in your throat, then your chest, then your belly. Continue breathing deep like this, filling yourself up, and then emptying yourself out from the bottom to the top, from the top to the bottom. Trying to draw our exhale out longer than our inhale here. Take one more deep breath, filling yourself all the way up with air. And slowly release all of the air out of you. After your exhale, you can release your palms back down to your thighs. And just take a moment to notice the difference in how you feel after this breath. On your next inhale, gently blink open the eyes. From here, shift your gaze up towards the sky above you. Take a deep inhale, sweep the arms up above the head. Palms come together, lengthen through the spine and root through your seat. On your next exhale, palms are coming down to meet our elbows here, finding a grasp. On your inhale, draw your chest forward. And exhale to curl inwards. Draw your belly button in towards your spine. Inhale, draw your chest forwards. Open through the heart. And exhale to curl inwards. Inhale to expand. And exhale to curl. Continue moving like this at your own pace, moving with your breath. If you'd like, maybe you make some circles with your torso. Being sure to inhale when you expand. And exhale to draw it around and curl in. If you did some circles, move in the other direction now. Don't be afraid to move slow or faster, whatever feels good in your body right in this moment. After your next inhale, bring yourself back to a neutral spine. Draw the palms back up above the head, lengthen through your spine. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, palms are coming down to our mat beside us. You can remove any blankets or blocks, any props that you had in your seated position now. From here, we are extending the left foot in front of us and keeping the right foot tucked in, almost like we're in a half cross-legged position. Right palm is coming to meet our left knee, and our left palm is meeting the mat at the base of our spine. We're just tenting up our fingertips, not leaning too much weight into that palm, just using it as support to lengthen the spine. Inhale to lift and lengthen. And exhale to twist open to the left. Bringing out the spine from the base up. Remember to keep breathing. And exhale to slowly unravel your twist. Right leg's coming out this time. Left foot is tucking in to that half cross-legged position. Left palm meets our right knee. Right palm meets the base of our spine right on our mat. Inhale to lift the spine. And exhale to twist open to the right. Exhale to slowly unravel your twists. And from here we're coming into our tabletop position, so palms can come down to the mat. Shoulders are stacked over the wrists and hips are stacked over the knees. From our tabletop position, just taking a couple more cat-cows to inhale to drop the belly button, broaden the heart, shift your gaze up if you'd like. Exhale, press away the floor, curl inwards. Inhale, drop the belly button, open the heart. Exhale, curl and press away. Keep moving with your breath. Curling and uncurling the spine. You can also take this time as an opportunity to flip your wrists around or flip your palms up to the sky. Just giving ourselves a nice wrist stretch before we get started today. Only do what feels good for you and your body in this moment. When you're ready, you can come back to your tabletop, come back to stillness. And from here, we're extending the left leg all the way out and then rocking to the inner edge of our left foot. Kickstanding that right foot out to the side here, using it as kind of a kickstand. And then reaching our left arm up and towards the sky, modified side plank. Take a deep breath here. Maybe you shift your gaze up towards your left fingertips. Maybe you try to find a lift in that left leg. Extending through the left heel. Drawing the belly button close into the spine. If you'd like a little challenge, maybe you bend that left leg and reach back with your left arm. Find a little bit of a bind. Wherever you are, just continue breathing. If you joined me in the bind, unwind it and extend your leg back out. And then lower it back down to the mat. Lower your left palm back down to the mat. And bring it right back into tabletop. From here, we're extending the right leg now. And rocking to the inner edge of the right foot, using that left leg as our kickstand. Now reaching the right arm up towards the sky. Take a deep inhale. Maybe you shift your gaze up towards your right fingertips. We're stacking that right shoulder on top of the left, drawing the navel close into the spine. Maybe you find a lift in that right foot. Keep breathing. Maybe you find a bend in that right knee and reach back for the right foot. Finding that bind. We're not trying to pull our right foot away. We're trying to kick our right foot into our hand. Using our active range of motion here. If you found your way into the bind with me, extend your leg back out and then lower it back down to your mat. Right palm is coming back down to the mat, and then we're pivoting right back into our tabletop position. From here, we're tucking all 10 toes, and we're just going to sit back onto our heels just for a moment, giving ourselves a little bit of a toe stretch. We'll be here for 2 breaths. And when you're ready, shift your weight forward, plant it into your palms, into your thumb, your index finger, and your pinky. Keeping all 10 toes tucked, we're just lifting the knees up here, engaging our core, coming into a tabletop hover. Take a breath here. And when you're ready, you're going to kick out the left leg, extending through the left heel, and reach the right arm out. It's a tricky balance. And then lower down both sides. Kicking out the right leg now, and extending the left arm out. Engage your core. Find something to fix your gaze on, and then lower down. Again, we're doing the left leg, kicking the left leg out, reaching the right arm out. Hold, 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 and then lower down. Kick the right leg out, and reach the left arm out. Squeeze your core, and lower down. One more time, just a little bit faster. Kick out the left leg, reach out the right arm, lower down. Kick out the right leg, reach out the left arm, lower down. Left leg, right arm, lower down. Right leg, left arm, lower down. Beautiful. From here, we're pressing into our palms, melting our heels down towards the mat. Downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here. Pedal into your feet. Do what you need to do to warm up your hamstrings. First down dog of the day. You might be a little tight here. Just take a couple of more breaths here. Keep paddling out your feet. Wiggle your hips back and forth. Wiggle your spine around a little bit. Whatever you need to do to warm up this pose. Remember to keep deep breathing through your nose. And when you're ready, settle into a little bit of stillness. From here, we're inhaling to shift our gaze towards the top of our mat. And then we're going to find our way there either by stepping or hopping, whatever is in your practice. Take an inhale to sweep the arms all the way up towards the sky. Roll your spine up. Shift your gaze up towards your palms. And exhale. Palms are coming down beside our sides. From here, our palms are meeting our base of our lower back. We're squeezing our shoulder blades and our elbows together and inviting a gentle press of our hips forward. Finding our baby back bend. Exhale to send your hips forward and lead back with your heart. Inhale to rise back up. And exhale, one more. Send your hips forward, find your back bend. Inhale, rise back up. And palms can come down to our sides. From here, inhale to sweep the arms back up to the top. Shift your gaze up towards your palms. Exhale to twist open to the right. Right arm's reaching towards the back of the mat. And we're going to kick that right leg out in front of us. Maybe you find a bind with your left arm and your right toes. Find something to shift your gaze on. Maybe you shift your gaze towards your right fingertips. Take a deep breath here. Hips are still squared towards the front of our mat. And then exhale. If you found a bind, release it. And we're sending that left arm and our right leg all the way back, right behind us, shifting our torso forward, coming right into our warrior three. Reaching our fingertips back, pointing or flexing through our right foot. Gaze is down and in front of us where spine is long. Rooting deep into our left foot. Take a deep breath here. And when you're ready, exhale, lower that right foot down. Hinge at your hips and fold forward. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Inhale to slowly roll your spine all the way back up to standing. Sweep the arms above your head. Exhale, twist open to the left. This time reaching the left arm towards the back of our mat. And we're gonna kick that left leg out in front of us this time. Maybe you find a bind with that left foot. Maybe you don't. Find something to fix your gaze on. Root through your right foot. Keep breathing wherever you are. And exhale, release your bind if you had one. And reach the left leg and the right arm right behind you, shifting our torso forward, leaning forward into our warrior three, reaching our fingertips back, rooting into that right foot, extending through our left foot, keeping it either flexed or pointed, one or the other, just remaining active in this pose. Keep breathing. Feel the strength building in your right leg. And exhale, hinge and fold, release everything back down. Inhale, palms come to shins, halfway lift. And exhale, palms can meet our elbows, heel toe your feet out to a hips width distance apart. And just ragdoll back and forth for a couple of breaths. Inhale, tent out your fingertips in front of you. Heel toe your feet back to a regular distance. And from here, our palms are coming flat down on the mat. And we're stepping back to our high plank. From our high plank, we're slowly lowering down, hugging our elbows and our forearms into our body, hovering here. And then inhale to press up into upward facing dog. Lift to the tops of your feet. Keep pressing into your palms. Exhale to press all the way back to downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here. Notice the difference in this pose versus our first down dog of the day. On your next inhale, shift your gaze towards the top of the mat. Find your way there by stepping or hopping. Palms come to shins. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, hinge and fold at the hips, fold forward. Inhale to slowly roll the spine all the way up to standing. Sweep the arms up towards the sky. From here, our big toes are coming to touch. We're sitting our hips back, coming into our chair pose. Spine is long. Extending through our fingertips. Bending deep into our knees. Palms come to prayer center. And then we're going to draw that left elbow down towards our right knee, coming into a twisted chair. Maybe the left elbow doesn't meet the right knee just quite yet. Keep pressing the thumbs into the chest. Just worry about keeping your spine long. Keep bending into those knees. And then inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, twist open to the left. Now, drawing that right elbow down and towards the left knee. Keeping our spine nice and long, pressing those thumbs into our chest and peeling open to the left. Maybe your gaze shifts up towards the sky. Inhale to bring it back to center. Extend the arms out in front of you again, up towards the sky. Hold them high. Bend into your knees a little bit deeper, a little bit longer. Two more breaths here. Maybe you come onto your toes to give yourself a little challenge. And exhale, hinge at the hips. Fold all the way forward. Inhale, palms come to our shins, halfway lift. Exhale, palms come back down to our mat. We're stepping right back to that high plank. And then lowering down, exhale. Inhale to press upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, we're inhaling to sweep the right leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, tuck our knee into our chest, shift our weight forward, and we're gonna plant that right foot between our two palms, and inhale to sweep the arms up. Exhale to lower your arms back down to the mat, tuck the knee back into the chest, and kick right back into our three-legged dog. Let's do that a couple more times. Exhale, knee to nose, shift your weight forward, plant the foot, inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, lower down, tuck the knee in, send the foot back. Inhale, knee to nose, shift your weight forward. Exhale, plant the foot. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down, tuck your knee in, send it back. Kick to sky. And one more, knee to nose. Shift your weight forward, plant your foot, and inhale, sweep all the way up to our high lunge. Beautiful. Bringing it nice and hot in here now. Bending deep into that right knee. Our hips are squared towards the front of the mat. Drawing our navel in, reaching our spine nice and tall. And then from here, we're shifting our torso forward, hovering it here, coming into lightning bolt, extending through that back leg, pressing ourselves forward from here. Take a deep breath, feel your core engage, feel your arms fire up, and then twist open to the right. Keep hovering, keep squeezing everything. Hug your triceps close to your ears, almost like you're holding a block above your head. And then twist back to center. Take one more breath here. Palms are coming down in front of us. Exhale. And then send that left leg up towards the sky. Hinge over your right leg and fold forward, standing splits. Keep breathing and keep trying to draw your forehead closer to your shin and your foot. Maybe you walk your palms closer to your right ankle like a pendulum. If your head drops lower down, then our leg must go up. Keep breathing here. Feel the strength building in your right leg. And exhale, left leg comes down. Hinge at the hips, fold forward. Inhale to slowly roll your spine up to halfway lift. And exhale, palms come back down to our mat. We're stepping right back to plank. In your way back to downward dog. So exhale, lower down. Inhale, press up. And exhale, send it back to down dog. Let's do the other side now. Inhale to sweep the left leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee comes into our nose. We're shifting our weight forward, planting that left foot between our two palms. Inhaling to sweep the arms up. Exhale to lower back down and tuck the knee in. Kick it right back to three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Shift your weight forward. Plant the foot. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, lower back down. Tuck the knee in. Send it right back. Knee to nose. Shift your weight forward. Plant the foot. Sweep the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Tuck the knee in. Kick it right back. One more. Knee to nose. Shift your weight forward. Plant the foot. And lift the arms up, coming into our high lunge. Hips are squared, navel's drawn in. Bend into your left knee. Take a deep breath. And exhale, shift your weight forward, shift your torso forward, coming into lightning bolt. Using that back leg as our momentum to push ourselves further. Take a deep breath here. Draw your triceps close to your head, almost like we're holding a block in front of us with our palms. And twist open to the left now. Take a deep breath here. Feel the strength building in your legs. You can do it. Inhale, bring it back to center. Take a breath here. Exhale, palms come down to the mat. And then we're kicking that right leg towards the sky, coming into our standing split. Walk your fingertips closer to your left ankle and keep trying to draw your forehead closer to your thigh, closer to your shin, and kick that right leg up. Couple of more breaths here. Keep trying to draw that foot up to the sky and your forehead down to the mat. I know it's hard. I'm right here with you. One more breath. And exhale, lower everything down. Hinge at your hips, fold forwards. You can drape your belly over your thighs. Whatever feels good. Take a breath here. Inhale, our palms are coming back to our shins, halfway lift. Exhale, palms come down to the mat. Step back to high plank, your way back to down dog, vinyasa, or just send it right back. Take a couple of breaths here in down dog. Find your center again. And from here, we're lowering down onto our forearms, coming into our dolphin pose. Pressing into our palms and our forearms, lifting our hips up towards our sky. It's okay if your heels don't touch the mat. From here, we're walking our feet as close as we possibly can to our torso and elbows, ultimately elevating our hips, stacking them over our shoulders. Take a couple of breaths here in your deepest expression, whatever that may look like. This is in inversion. Keep breathing. And then walk yourself back to a neutral dolphin. Inhale to sweep the left leg up towards the sky, three-legged dolphin. Exhale, lower the left leg down. Inhale, sweep the right leg towards the sky. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, one more left leg. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, right leg. Lower down. Lower everything down. Big toes come to touch. Coming back into our child's pose. Just for a couple of moments, connect with your breath and your center again. Drink some water. When you're ready, you can rejoin me into a tabletop position. Once you've found your way into tabletop, we're tucking all 10 toes, and we're finding that tabletop hover once again. So we're pressing deep into our palms, engaging our core and lifting our knees up. Take a deep breath here. And then exhale, hug the right knee into the chest and send it all the way over to the left. All the way off of our mat. We're flipping ourselves over, sending our hips towards the sky. Reaching the left arm up towards the sky and over. Wild thing. Take a breath here. Keep pressing your hips towards the sky. And exhale, left palms coming back down. Pivoting ourselves back over and sending that right foot right back into our hovering table. Inhale to hug the left knee into the chest. And then send it over to the left. From here, we're reaching the right arm up towards the sky, sending the hips towards the sky and flipping over into our wild thing. Keep sending your hips towards the sky, pressing into your palms and your feet. And exhale, right palm comes back down to the mat. And we're stepping that left leg back to our hovering table. From our hovering table, we're just going to send our hips right back into our down dog. And from here, we're walking our palms all the way back to our feet. Hinging and folding over our legs. Inhale, palms come to our shins, halfway lift. And we're going to heel toe our feet just to the outer edges of our mat so that our heels are on the mat, but our toes are pointed off and away. Exhale to lower the hips all the way down. You can cover here or sit on a blanket or some blocks, or you can just sit all the way down onto the mat. Draw your palms into a prayer position. Bring your thumbs into your chest and use your elbows to draw your knees and your hips open. Take a couple of breaths here. Maybe you move from side to side, inviting a little bit more of a hip stretch in here. Whatever feels good for you. Keep sending your heart open towards the front. Try not to curl inwards. When you're ready, exhale, palms are coming down to the mat. And we're extending our legs out in front of us. Coming right into a boat pose here. Hovering our feet in front of us, palms are outstretched. Facing up towards the sky, spine is long, heart is open. Our toes are pointed. Engage your core here. Keep lifting your heart up towards the sky. Maybe you play with straightening your legs. Notice how this changes the pose and the intensity of it. Remember to keep breathing wherever you are. You can do some pulses with straightening and bending your knees. Or just stay in boat pose. Couple of more breaths here. I'm right here with you. And when you're ready, exhale to lower the feet down to the mat and send the left leg out wide, coming into a wide-legged seat. Take your time moving here. And once you find your way into your straddle seat, we're going to flex the feet so that the toes are pointing up towards the sky. Knees are facing up, toes are facing up, which means that our hips are in the right direction. So when we fold forward, we don't want to be turning our hips down. We want those toes to still be facing up. Take an inhale to lift and lengthen your spine, and an exhale to walk yourself forward. You can fold down onto your forearms, or maybe a blanket or a bolster. Whatever feels good for you. Maybe you even want to extend your arms, finding a big toe stretch, and fold forward this way. And visualize sending your breath all throughout your body, moving through you in channels, creating more space within you, creating more space for you to move deeper into asana. After your next exhale, tense your fingertips up and slowly walk yourself back up to a seat. And from here, we're drawing the left foot to be on the inner edge of our right thigh. Inhale to lift your spine and pivot your hips to be facing your right foot. So we want our hips to be facing in this direction. Inhale to lift. And exhale to walk your palms forward, fold over your right thigh. Maybe you want to find a big toe bind with your fingers, or you find a bind around your whole foot. Allow your head to bow forward wherever you are. Try not to hold on to any tension in your neck. Inhale to release any bind that you have and slowly walk yourself back to your seat. From here, we're extending the left leg back out and drawing the right foot into the left thigh now. Inhale to lift your spine and square your hips off to your left foot now. And then exhale to hinge and fold over your left thigh. Maybe you come down onto your forearms, or you extend your fingertips in front of you. Invitation to also find a bind around your toe or your foot if that's accessible today. Allow your head to bow forward. And continue breathing and visualizing your breath moving through you, expanding you, and healing you. Inhale to slowly lift yourself back up to your seat. Take your time here, there's no rush. And we're drawing the left foot back into our center, coming into a butterfly position. Take a moment here to flap your wings, give your hips some movement. And then from here we can grab a hold of our ankles and hinge and fold forward, pressing our forearms and our elbows into our thighs, gently opening our hips this way. Take a couple of breaths here. And then inhale to slowly lift yourself back up to your seat. Turn to face the long side of your mat. Palms come behind us, and we're going to slowly lower down all the way onto our backs. Once we find our way onto our backs, we're bending our knees so that our ankles are just close enough that we can tickle them with our fingers. Lift your hips up just a little bit to find a clasp of your hands underneath. From here, we're pressing into the soles of our feet and sending our hips up towards the sky, drawing our chest closer to our chin, bridge pose. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, rise up. Press into the soles of your feet. Try not to squeeze your glutes too much. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. One more inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Lower all the way down. Release your clasp of your hands. Draw the knees in towards the chest and send the feet up to the sky. Find a bind of your feet with your palms. Come into happy baby. You can stay in stillness here. We're rocking back and forth, giving your lower back a nice massage. From here, I invite you to draw your attention back towards your body, back towards your breath. Notice the rise and fall of your belly. Soften your brow. Soften your jaw. And if you'd like, you can allow the feet to come down to the bottom of your mat. Maybe you walk your shoulders down an inch or two. And invite the eyes to close. If your mind begins to drift away, just gently draw your consciousness back to the rise and fall of your breath. I invite you to rest a while here with me. Thank you for joining me today.